In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to add a new sky to an image. First thing, open your two images. Here I have the first image of the lake and fog and the second image of the dramatic sky. Go up to Window and Layers and make sure there's a tick mark beside your layers to open your layers palette. You can see the background image of the lake and fog here. Next thing you want to do is to click on your layer of the sky, go to Select and All, and Edit, Copy. Click back onto your main image again and go Edit and Paste to paste the image of the sky over it. Then what you want to do is go to Image, Transform and Free Transform. Once you do that, go up to the corner or down to the side where one of these little boxes are and just make the image smaller, and you want to obviously make it the width of your other image so it's going to fit the space where the sky is going to be. So just drag any of those little boxes to manipulate the image. When you're pulling it up here, you want to make sure that you're going to keep the sky below the horizon line. So about there looks good, and just hit enter on your keyboard. So once I've done that, I want to go over here to my layers palette and see this little eye beside the sky layer. Just click on that to switch the sky off, and then make sure to click back onto the background layer. Once you've done that, you're going to select this sky to create a mask. So go over to the quick selection tool, which I find is the best method of selecting the sky in Photoshop Elements, and just go into your sky and just hold down your mouse as you drag, and you can see it's quite intuitive and will select pretty much the whole area of the sky as you want. You want to also show the reflection of the sky in the water. This area of water is probably not the best because there's so much detail in it, but if you just make the mask like so, I'm going to do a very rough mask, but hopefully the image that you use won't have so much detail in the water and it'll be much more straightforward. But again, I'm just doing this to give you the idea of how it works. Okay, so let's say that's the most perfect mask in the world. Next thing, what you want to do is to go back up here to your sky layer and switch the sky back on, and then just go down here to Add Layer Mask, which is the square with the circle in the middle, and just click Add Layer Mask, and you can see that it drops the sky in there behind the trees. So obviously you want to show the reflection of the sky in the water, and you can see over here, here's your layer mask. The white areas are the areas that you're seeing the sky through. So obviously we need to get the sky into this white area, which is the mask in the water. So the way to do that is to go to Layer and Duplicate Layer. Just click OK when that window pops up, and go over here to your layer that you've just created. You can see there's a little chain link between the sky and the mask. If you just click on that to switch it off, and then go to your move tool just to select the sky, and go up here again to the little box at the top center of the sky and just drag it down, and you'll see it coming through the mask that you've created. So pull it right down to the bottom, and obviously the sky in the reflection in the water is not going to look that intense, so you want to reduce the intensity, and the way to do that is go over here to the opacity and click on the little triangle and drag the slider down to reduce the intensity of the reflection in the water. So again, as I say, it's a very rough mask that I made, but once you're all done and you're happy enough with your image, just go up to Layer, Flatten Image, and then go to File and Save As, and remember to give it a new name: Lake and Fog with New Sky. And just always, if you're going to be using get your pictures printed, always make sure you save it as maximum quality, because you can always reduce them down later on if need be. Click OK and close your images.